This is pretty scary to me. I mean, I think that, most of the time I'm in this zone when I'm fishing, and a stray bullet can just fly out of nowhere. I don't know. I'll still fish, but it's just another dangerous part of fishing on Guam, I suppose.
UOG biology professor Dr. Jason Biggs is an advocate for traditional fishery knowledge and practice, so you can understand why he is deeply concerned about the island's marine systems and eco-habitats. Biggs, along with Senator Will Castro and several local fishermen, took us to the northern tip of the island for an in-depth look at the military's proposed firing range and how it will affect accessibility off Guam's waters. Areas familiar to local fishermen: Rota Banks, 45 Degrees, Taragi, and the NOAA wave buoys. The only way to get there is by passing through and around the proposed firing range's potentially limited access. Local fisherman Felix Regis expressed his disappointment.
Been doing this for a long time. It's just unfortunate that the planned firing range is over there, and although I'm sure that they're trying to mitigate any issues of bullets flying over the berm, would you drive your boat underneath when they're firing? I wouldn't. That's the scary part.
The proposed live firing range has an area that extends out over the waters. The max range for the kill zone of a .50 caliber bullet is approximately 5 miles out from shore and 3 miles wide. That's 15 square miles and 9,600 acres of ocean space. It's prime areas that could be limited for local fishermen trying to get a catch. But Biggs also says this brings up environmental concerns.
With the amount of lead that's put out here, I don't know how many munitions or what types they plan on using here, but I know that we have no idea what depleted uranium does with the heavier rounds, and lead we know is a really bad thing for environmental concerns.
Island residents have not been quiet about the Litekyan area. Multiple protests have been held in opposition to the firing range, but the protests haven't stopped the Navy's recent $78 million contract to build a facility on 7 acres of pristine land. Castro, who organized the boat trip, says one cannot understand the impact unless they've actually been out here.
The power of science and the power of context that really brings it home, even for the United States, when discussing issues before this great Chamorro nation.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Valerie Maigue.